Thomas has finally arrived. His mom and dad are already in love. They can't believe that at just a few days old, he's already so engaged and responsive, following them with his eyes and recognizing his mother's voice. They can't wait to see what amazing things he'll be doing 12 months from now. Like most new parents, Thomas's mom and dad are a little overwhelmed, but they do know that it's impossible to spoil a young baby. In these early months, parents form trusting bonds with their babies by making them feel safe and secure in the world, comforting them, loving them, and meeting their needs. Casey here is 6 months old, a big kid compared to Thomas. She is eager to explore, so her parents keep things interesting by putting her in different positions, on her back and on her tummy. This lets Casey see the world from another perspective, which builds curiosity and helps her develop strength and coordination and the physical skills she'll use later for pushing up, sitting up, and crawling. And now that Casey is starting to reach and grasp, her father places a few toys out of her reach. This lets Casey experience the thrill of moving her body to reach a goal. By 6 months, Casey's already beginning to communicate, not in words, but through back and forth interactions. Her parents and caregivers talk to her and watch to see how she responds with facial expressions, sounds, and movements. This builds Casey's language skills and nurtures her social-emotional development. By 9 months, babies like Elena here are sitting up and free to use both hands to investigate objects. This gives them new ways to explore and build their thinking skills. Elena is also able to use her fingers to pick up small things, like bits of food. This builds her physical and social-emotional skills as she's able to do more and more for herself. Elena is also using more sounds and actions to communicate, like showing interest in and crawling after the toy she wants. When her mother responds by showing her how the toy works, it is motivation to keep on communicating. This builds language, thinking, and social skills. Now meet our little scientist Derek, age 10 months. He is shaking, banging, filling, and dumping over and over. This repetition is just the practice he needs to build his thinking skills as he solves problems and learns how things work over the next few months. Derek's physical skills are also growing in this period between 10 and 12 months. He is crawling and has even started cruising along the furniture and taking some of his first steps. Now he can get where he wants to go and seek out who he wants to see. A major confidence builder that he can make things happen. What Thomas, Casey, Elena, and Derek have so beautifully shown is the incredible development that takes place in just 12 short months. Babies go from rolling to sitting to crawling, and for some, even on to walking. Babies progress from learning through observation to using their minds and bodies to discover how things work. Babies move from crying as their primary form of communication to expressing a range of needs and emotions through gestures and sounds. Of all the many important milestones of their first year, perhaps the most important one has to do with you. As babies take their first breath, they also meet you for the first time. Over the next 12 months, you and your child develop a strong, trusting bond that becomes a blueprint for all future relationships. A bond that provides your child with the courage and confidence to explore the larger world. This loving bond with you is what nurtures your child's success and learning, both now and into the future.